Happy New Year, everyone, and welcome back to Darthmod Ultimate Commander version 7, Mughal Campaign. I've got a bit of a story to tell you, and I'll fill you in a moment. Someone has said to me, this is not part of the story by the way, but they said you need to think much more like a Mughal. They're stealing all your resources and selling them all back to the West and stuff. You need to drive the infidel out. Well, he's absolutely right. So what I'm going to do is move these on. I've already figured this out, by the way, so I'm not wasting too much of your time. That him, and I am starting to wonder, he's the last one to be added, remember, he's the one that came from over here somewhere. Anyway, point is that he's going to slow everybody down because he's moved further. So I'm going to leave him back, he's going to come on as reinforcements. But I'm wondering if when a new person is added, a new unit is added to the group, I'm wondering if he goes the last in the list of that unit type. So in other words, if it had been a swordsman, it would have been here. You know, if he'd have been, well, you get the picture. I don't think I need to describe anymore, do I? You're not stupid. Of course you're not. In fact, you're amazingly clever. But anyway, there you go. Leave that one behind. He comes on in support, and I'm going to attack from here. This should give me a chance to tell you my story. Yes, I'm going to declare war. Yes, I'm going to get rid of the infidel. Yes, I know that they're allied to Britain, but I'm going to risk it. We're going to have a go at Britain anyway. Okay, in we go. Now, there you go. And this is what's facing me, and I'm going to demand surrender. Surrender's refused, and assault. Now, I'm desperately hoping this works. This gives me the chance to explain what's gone wrong. Right, okay. Assuming that's going to go ahead, there is a very long story here that I'm trying to abridge. Someone said, when are you going to play your next battle? I said, yeah, no problem, soon. I'm going to play it tonight. It should be on tomorrow, takes 20 odd hours, blah de blah. Told them all that. I thought, right, okay, sat down, ready to play the game. Wouldn't play it. Well, I got halfway through this battle that I'm doing now, and the game crashed. I thought, why has the game crashed? It's been absolutely fine, I've had no problems with it, anything like that, great. Wouldn't do it. I tried to restart it, start it again. I went back to the last turn end. Nothing. An autosave that it does at the last turn end, anything I could find. Nothing. I could only go back 4 turns. Oh no. So I went on YouTube. I looked up all my videos on YouTube, and I wrote down every single move that I've made over those 4 turns, and I recreated every one of those turns to get me back up to this position here. It was weird though, strange things happened, because it's a random game this, of course, isn't it? United Provinces declared war on me at the end of summer 1700, so I thought, well, it's going to be a completely different game now. Portugal declared war on me as well, before I attacked them like I've just done now. My CO wasn't killed, you know, in this, my CO got killed, didn't he? And you know, by spies or whatever, rakes or whatever they call them. You know, now there's the next change. I'll tell you about this in a moment. So I thought, right, okay, I'll play it anyway. So I did all those turns, replayed the whole campaign up until the point where I thought, well, that's about right then. Okay, but unfortunately, I got into it, sorted it all out, and then I realised, hang about a minute, my horse have only got 40 odd men in them. They haven't got 120. I thought, oh no, what's going on here? So I'd spent hours and hours and hours, as you can imagine, going through all of this, trying to work out what was the best thing to do, and also then playing it, you know. So I thought, what on earth have I done wrong here? Now this is a weird thing actually. My artillery now have limbers. At one point my artillery no longer had limbers. I thought, oh no, what's gone wrong here? But I've now got limbers, so okay, I'm going to make use of them. Probably find my artillery length wasn't enough to reach into the enemy. Yeah, all kinds of problems. Until I found out this very, very clever little thing that Darthmod has put in. And I was amazed. I tried all sorts of things. I won't bore you with all the details of all the different things I tried to do. Debug in Windows, and look for files, you know, that I thought they might be saved up. Why can't I move these back? I just want them out of the way. Come on. I don't know what's happening there. Right, I want my swordsmen. Right, and I want my dervishes, most of all. Swordsmen, I know, not dervishes, but there you go. There will be more dervishes coming on, of course. I don't think I can form up all the way round. I think I can only form up in the usual L shape, but we shall see. Can I go all the way? Oh, if only I could get all the way round, wouldn't it be good? I know that's an option I can choose, I think, in the setup, but I'm not going to use it this time. Okay, so I'm going to keep them in that position there. Not too worried. Well, not there. What I'm going to do is form them up behind my guns there. Maybe a little bit further back. Remember, he's got mortars. Okay, so I'll have those back there. The horse, I don't think I'm too bothered about where they go, but I need them back somewhere out of the way of his mortars. So you see, these are areas where I couldn't get out of. I don't want to leave my horse in a position where they're just going to get, you know, they're not going to be able to get out again. That would be silly. So let's get the horse, all three of them, at the back here somewhere, I suppose, wherever I can fit them in. Where is that? I can't fit them into this space, can I? So anyway, I thought, oh, what's going on here? And so I ended up, different things were happening all over the place. I thought, that's bizarre. That doesn't make any sense. Why on earth's that happening? And oh, the whole thing was just a complete joke. It was really weird. It was bizarre, some of the things that were happening. Anyway, I found this wonderful little trick, or whatever it was. Oh, in fact, one of the things I put in actually was it was a debug. No, not a debug. Sorry, that was what I did before. But it was something else. Let's just get this battle started. Now I've got everything in position. Well, I think I've got... What have I missed? Have I not been... Ah, these. I haven't concentrated on those, have I? So let's get these... Oh, there's another force up there I haven't done anything with. Let's find out what they are as well. I'm not concentrating, am I? So, where are they? There. What are those? Tungies. They're all useless anyway. Useless rubbish. But anyhow, let's get them all somewhere over here, perhaps out of the way somewhere. I don't know. Don't care. Come on, can you form up there? Can you do anything? Oh, hang on, got them in there. Brilliant. Okay, so everybody's out of the way now. Let's start the battle, and I'll finish my little story. Right. Okay, first thing I'm going to do with these is get the walls to 50%. Anybody that's fought battles against fortresses before will know the way that it works is that he will remove his men from walls when it gets to about 51% of damage. You know, oh dear, looks like his mortars are firing up. Oh no, they're not. Are we outside the range of the mortars? That's good. That's the plan. Remember the old oh no, he's firing. Damn. No? No, he isn't. Brilliant. If you form up that far away, remember they sort of disabled some of the ability of mortars, which is great, isn't it? Then it improves situations for us, doesn't it? So, in that he can't reach me. So I can reach these outside walls here, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to cause him some damage. Anyway, while that's happening, I'll just explain to you what happened next. So, there is an option, one of the options in Darthmod, which is to, what is it, sort of switch off files or something like that? I can't remember. Oh yeah, disable Darthmod files or something like that it is. It says that's something you can do to find out if it's a problem you've got with Darthmod or a problem with the game and blah blah blah. So I did that, disabled them. Then I re-enabled them. Now, I'm not sure if that affected the size of my units or whatever, but it caused me a problem. Anyway, today, I've been thinking about this overnight. Remember, I'd spent hours trying to work it out yesterday, then I spent hours playing the game, you know, to get it back up to the same time period and everything. And then today I've come to it, figured it out and everything, and I thought, well, looked up all the files and everything that are available there, you know, all the help screens that you get, you know, with Darthmod. It's brilliant. There's a manual that you can download. Now, bearing in mind I was playing the game, I was halfway through the game, it was a battle, an assault, but there was no... what do you call... Oh, hang on, who's this? Is this my dervishes coming on now? Yeah, it is. I'm going to wait for those coming on as well and then put them in a position more sensible, but... where was I? Yeah, so I looked through all the different options that you get, and there are loads of options for if there's a problem with the game, right? And one of them was to... I forget how it was worded now, but it was something like... reinstall all Darthmod Ultimate Commander files, and you get this sort of warning. In fact, you can't click on it until you click on something else first, which is problem thing or something, I don't know, and it opens up the 3 that you can then use. So I thought, oh great. So I clicked on that, opened it up, and then got back into the game. Everything's back to normal. I can open the campaign back to where I'd left it that you'd watched up to, which is marvellous. And hang on a minute, let me just choose this. Come on, I want this. Right, okay, right. So all was well, I thought. Absolutely brilliant. And then I thought, well, I'll just try it out, get into the battle. So I started this battle, the one that you're watching now. And of course you know what's happened because you can see it here in front of you, can't you? What happened? What? Can he move there? Why aren't you moving? Yes, you are moving there. Good. I don't want him to walk into their cannon fire, you see, that's the thing. He's probably in their cannon fire now anyway, isn't he? But anyhow, it started, all was well. I thought, oh, great, okay, let's get back into that battle where it froze before, when I was in the middle of it. I'd done 14 minutes of video time for you. And I looked in, I started the battle and I got a fortress. I thought, what on earth is going on here? So, Darthmod had originally told me, Mr. Darthmod originally told me, all forts are enabled with the new Darthmod Ultimate Commander anyway. Well, of course, I haven't had forts, have I? And I've got people complaining about the forts, saying, oh, they like to see fort battles anyway. So, and of course, what I'm doing when there's no fort there anyway is just shelling from a distance. So I thought, well, it's no bad thing. Just means I've got to think more about artillery and stuff that I can get. But anyway, the point is that started it up and this happened. I thought, oh no, what's happening? So I just came out the game, lost that battle as you can imagine, did an auto-resolve and went back again to that original file that I'd saved, you know, the original save thing 4 turns ago, no, not 4 turns ago, sorry, the one that you'd seen up to on your last video, right, not the new ones that I'd done, you know, since. Went back to that, so the campaign's all back to how you expect it to be. The only difference is that I'm now fighting the battle that I was 14 minutes into showing you last time, and I'm probably about up to that now. Well, it's beyond 11 minutes now, and it's all restarted perfectly, only with forts. So there's a very, very long story explaining to you what has been happening with me, and that's by way of an apology really as to why I didn't put the battle on when I said I was going to. It's also an apology for why this video is going to be very short. The last one that I uploaded took me 21 hours, and that's another reason I was loath to start the campaign again and do the whole thing from scratch. Anyhow, point is that we're now here in a position whereby, oh, you are firing, please say you're firing. You stop firing, you fools. Why did you stop firing when I started talking? Surely you can fire and I can talk at the same time. That was a complete waste of time, wasn't it? I'm sorry about that. I thought the battle was proceeding while I was chatting away there, but my artillerymen have decided he's not looking at us. We can have a little tea break, can't we? Yeah, brilliant. Let's stew up some tea, you know, while he's just chunnering away. So anyway, that was a bit of a pain, that, but this bit's the boring bit now. Okay, you're going to say, hang on, that was a bit boring what you told us already. No, but it's by way of an excuse, or not an excuse, it's true, it's an apology, but anyway, there you go. That's just to explain that I did try and get videos up there, and I'm really sorry that I didn't. And I tell you what, since Mr. Darthmod has put me on his Darthmod site, you know, saying, you know, these are the videos to watch as a demonstration of my game. I'm getting loads of new subscribers, so it looks like I'm not too far away from getting those 1,000 subscribers that it would be really, really nice to have. I don't know why, you tend to work to targets, don't you? And in the early days I wasn't bothered about subscribers, as long as I had a few, you know, people who were interested. I wouldn't care if there were half a dozen interested people, that would be great, because they're all great people. But once you get near to a target, you kind of want to achieve it, don't you? And since just over 800 I wanted to achieve it, and someone else once said to me a video, I got up to 900 videos, he said, oh, this is your 900th video. I hadn't even noticed, and I thought, oh yeah, now he's put that thought in my head, I've realised I'm only like a few videos away, I don't know how many, I'm only a few videos away from 1,000 videos. That's amazing, isn't it? And then that got me thinking even further, and I looked at the number of video views that I'd had, and it's more than 500,000. I don't know how many it is, 600,000, 800 and something, I don't know. I know American millions are different than British ones, but anyway, I call that just over 500,000, and I'm absolutely astonished, I really am. It's been brilliant, it really is. I'm so pleased that Mr. Darthmod, we call him, you know, from good old Greece there, has decided that he wants to use my videos on his site there, and I've had other people come from his site as well that have left messages on the forum asking me questions as well, sent to my inbox, which have been really nice, you know, how to download perhaps, and various other things that have been asked to me, and you know, suggestions and stuff that I've been asked for. So it's been really, really good. I really am, as we would say, dead chuffed. I'm dead chuffed with the graphics. I am so pleased that he's put in that little caveat there where you can disable the files and re-enable them, and also where you can just completely reinstall all the files. That's absolutely brilliant. I just want to check up on these guys. They've stopped firing again. Why have you stopped firing? Right. Okay, well, I desperately need to make this a short video. This is about the point I got up to with the battle that I was showing you before it crashed, actually. That was the one without a fort, of course, at the time. I need to find out what's going on with those troops. I don't know why they keep stopping their firing. They are on auto fire, so I don't quite know what's going on there. Anyway, what I'm going to do is keep track of this, watch it, that means, all the way through, until I've created 51% of damage on that wall. Then what I'll do is either move the guns around, or maybe a little bit closer, or I'm not too sure, probably not closer, or I might even just try and fire at it from here. I'll fire at these as well, so I've damaged that wall as well. The idea is, of course, as you can imagine, to keep his men away from the walls so I can then do my assault, and then you'll be able to watch the assault. I'll not go through breaches, because this is part of the reason why I was so pleased not to have forts and fortresses, because when the walls start to come down and you get all the flames and the smoke in the air and stuff all over the place, it slows the game down incredibly for me. I don't know what it is, something to do with the graphics of fort walls going down that screws up my PC. It's just horrendous what happens. I'm not even playing this with Game Booster on. I'm up to 10 or 11. I'm pointing there because that's where I can see my counter. You can't see it because it's only an indication on my screen. It doesn't show up on the video. I'm at 10 at the moment, so it's still pretty slow anyway in terms of frame rate, but it's still pretty good. I mean, look at how I can move around here and the detail that I can see. I mean, that's pretty darn good, isn't it, really, you know, for that many screens. But of course it's quality stuff. We're up to the ultimate quality, and that's how I like to have it. So I don't know how near we are to the 51%. I don't know. Are we still firing? We better be. Otherwise, I'll tell you what, these guys are going to get a rocket on their backsides. Look at this! Oh yeah, they're firing. Good! I finally realised. I think it's when I sent that message out to them saying that I have all your wives and children in one tent, and I have mad dogs posted just behind the flaps of the tent to let them savage all your families. Yeah, unless you continue firing. That seems to have done the trick in terms of giving them a bit more motivation, doesn't it? Am I getting more into the Mughal mode now, do you think? Bring you back in when things start to get a bit fun. Okay, having softened everybody up with the artillery, so we've got 51% on each of these places. Guns no longer firing, of course. I've halted them, so it's around, okay, 56 on some of them. That's the way it is. Just prevents him going onto the walls and shooting at me when I come in. So he's losing now over here because we managed to get onto the walls when he wasn't there. So my dervishes are winning that little battle there. I sent my dervishes in, 3 lots of them, 2 onto the bulwarks. That's these sort of outposts, if you want to call them that. This one here and this one here, and then 1 onto this corner here as well. So it looks like he's getting definitely the worst of that, doesn't it? You know, the enemy's definitely getting the worst of that. But these are the 2 gates that we've captured, and that's my reinforcing dervishes that came on, wasn't it? I've asked my dervishes to occupy this part here, basically because I want that gate. These dervishes here are not quite over yet, so there's still a few more of them to get up here, so I haven't quite got them to occupy this area yet, but they are sort of generally occupying it, you know. So really now it's a case of the swordsmen arriving. You see where they're going to go, depending on which gate that they can go through. That's a good position for them. I'm going to charge some horse through here, because it looks like a good place to go through, doesn't it, really? I'm also going to get some horse to go through here, probably, depending on, you know, where he sends his troops. I'm really not too sure yet, but I expect to occupy that. I'm occupying it at the moment, of course. He's occupying the ground, expecting me to at some point come down on the ground. So what I've done is I've got my musketry and my archers all moving into position here. They're a long way away. I've only moved in the I don't know if it shows where they're going, but they're coming around the back here. The idea is that they'll sit on this back wall here and shoot down on his artillery in there. So there's 1 lot of archers who I haven't moved yet, so I'm going to move those. I say archers, horse archers, sorry. Move those over there as well. So perhaps I'll shoot over the wall, I don't know, but we're winning that one. He's only got 1 left on there, so that corner is definitely ours. I'm going to keep occupying the walls. It's probably not too wise because he's going to shoot at it with his own artillery, so I don't want to be hanging around too long there because walls will start to fall down, and when the walls fall down my computer lags dreadfully, I'm afraid. It really does. I don't know what's happening with these. What are they firing at? Nothing. They're firing at nothing because they can injure their own troops. Hopefully we're not in the range of the mortars. Yeah, I'm afraid we are. I'm hoping that the mortars are not hitting my troops on the walls and they're shooting at the ones beyond the walls. It does look at the moment as though they're shooting at these, doesn't it, really? So I think we should be okay now. I know we're stretched out badly there, but that's the problem, isn't it, when you're trying to get into a wall. Why they're going down? That's silly. That is very silly. I don't want them going down. I'd like you to occupy this position here, please. Thank you. I wonder if it's because the gate is open, they've decided to go through the gate at the bottom, which is stupid. I wish I'd known that. No wonder it's taking those so long to get over there. Crikey me. That's a good excuse, isn't it, for not getting involved? Right, I don't know what's happening here, but I'm a bit worried that these walls are going to come down if his men hits them too many times. So I can't get down on the wall there, but I can engage those eventually, I think. So what I'm going to do is come over here with these, I think. Yep, just in position over there. Where does that put them? Round about here, doesn't it? There. It's because I want to be attacking those, really. I don't know what sort of formation I can get. Ah, that's a better formation, isn't it? I think that's far more sensible. So, yeah, okay, we should be able to go charging down at them soon. And we should be able to be... I don't think they can fire anything, can they? We should be able to go charging down and charging in at them. Basically, we've occupied the gates, and that's the most interesting thing, the best thing for us. The trick is to drive him away from the walls with 51% damage. Once that's done, you can then occupy these places which are the least occupied. But breaking all this wall down here and all of this, I could then go over here. He had to come along and meet me along there. Also, what happened there? Something's firing, is it? Oh dear. Huh. I think that's probably his... I'm pretty sure it is. I think that's his mortars shooting at my horse as they come through. Well, I'm hoping those horses now are going to go straight through that gate and engage them directly in the flank, and I'm hoping if they're that close, then so ought these to be. Yes, they are. Brilliant. Okay. So they should be able to go charging through at somebody. What I don't want is for them to engage his pikemen. Ah, right, okay. It looks like he's engaged me here. I didn't really want that, but if that's the way that it's going to be, then that's the way it shall be. They're my swordsmen as well, aren't they? So I really wanted, in fact I still do, those swordsmen are going to charge through a pike, yeah? And the horse, I want them to charge through at the general's bodyguard, and in fact my other horse shouldn't be a million miles away now, should they? So I'm going to get those to charge as general as well. Looks like his pike now are going to have a go at my horse, doesn't it? Damn nuisance that. Didn't want that to happen. Okay, they're dervishes actually. They're dervishes. No, they're my cavalry. How badly off are they? 112, 111. They're not doing too badly at the moment. 110. How's he doing? 360. He's going down much quicker. 210. I don't really want my horse engaged with those pikes. Pikeman 250. But where are my horse again? Which ones are they? Is it? Oh, I can't seem to choose them. Let's go and have a look then. Why? It must be those, mustn't it? What are we down to now? 89 of them. I might just have to withdraw them actually from there. I'm going to. Yes, let's withdraw them from there. What are they? Ah. They're my other horse. Let's keep those back as well, I think. I don't want my horse going through there. Let's throw in the swordsman instead. Against his pikemen. That seems far more sensible, doesn't it? And as for these, perhaps they can come round. Oh, they are doing. Oh, good. Right, okay. So we'll send in the swordsmen, send in the dervishes as well. Let's see what happens there now. That should upset him a little, shouldn't it? My horse are now struggling rather badly. This is crazy. I don't want my horse in there. Come on, horse. Now I'm going to get criticised now for continually clicking, aren't I? But it's going to have to do because I can't allow that to happen, really. Oh, hang on. He's wavering. Ah! Now that's not bad. It looks like we've got into the centre as well, doesn't it? So, well, I'm going to go straight through then, if that's the case. Straight through, take all the horse. Oh dear, we're down to 48. Damn, I don't want to lose my horse. Blast. It's getting through to there. I wonder if these are now firing. No, they're not fully in position yet, are they? Crazy, isn't it? They can't do anything until they're fully in position. I've said this on other videos. When you've got large units, it takes a lot longer for your men to get into position. It really does. You know, it takes a long time for them to actually get there in the first place. So it's looking like I think we're going to have to bring these swordsmen in here as well, aren't we? Come on, you chaps. What are you doing out there, wallowing in your glory there? Right, okay. I don't know who that was wavering then. Oh, there is mortars. Right, they're not his general. I want the general's bodyguard out of the way, please. Where are my horse? Come on, I want my horse to go against that horse. And I want this horse to go against that horse as well. I want to take this central position, which I'm sure is about to become mine. I've got 1 more minute to hold on. The clock stopped moving. Oh, that's rather a shame, isn't it? Blast. Who are we actually fighting there? Right, now hopefully they're firing now, are they? Nope, they're still not yet in position. I just wanted them to shoot at those there. In fact, I've ordered them to do so now. They'll probably go some silly way now, won't they? Or go backwards or something. Never mind, they're not going to get in position in time anyway, are they? So, I think we've got the better of them there, haven't we? But, come on, what's going on? Why aren't they gone yet? I don't quite know. There's only 1 of them there, 2 of them there. There's nobody there. Why are they still fighting them? Come on, I want you against his general. There. Come on. I want you against his general there. Ah, they've all gone now. Brilliant. Well, let's have them all against his general there then. Right, I think that's just about it, isn't it, really? So, 51% worked well for me there. That's good. These are now coming into things, but they're going to be too late, I think. We've only got 45 seconds left before it's all over anyway, so I'll just chase them with these dervishes. I can't see them being able to do anything successfully really from there. In fact, what are they doing? They're shattered, so let's go for these then, with those as well. I might as well just watch that happen. 28 seconds left. Here we go. Dervishes, very tired. 181 of them. Flying in against these. Colonial militia. Well. They didn't even have time to write home to mother. In Portugal, that is. Right, these are going in the back as well. 27 seconds left, that's all. Come on, in the back you go. Ah, what are they going to do when they suddenly think, oh, we're losing to the front, and then suddenly these chaps come in the rear? Oh, some of them managed to turn round. Right. We seem to have stopped on the 27 seconds, so I need to check what's going on here in the centre again. Oh, it's because we've left the centre, isn't it? Oh, great. Right, okay. Oh, right. End of battle. Nice short video. Hope you enjoyed that one. Sorry I couldn't show any more close-ups of that. I wanted to cut out some of the nonsense on the battle, you know, the sort of the getting there and stuff, but obviously the assault was a lot quicker than I expected it to be, so yeah, I'm just going to end battle on that one. Heroic. Very good. What I like to hear. Right, well, sorry about all the other stuff I told you, you know, well, not sorry I told you about it, but sorry it all happened and delayed this video going up so much. I'm not going to do anything else on this video. I've lost track completely of time now because I left my stopwatch on. I haven't got a clue how much time I spent there. But I reckon it's going to be around about 25 minutes, isn't it? So I think that's probably decent enough for a video for you all to watch tonight, isn't it? Look at that. An assault, 531 lost. I think that's pretty decent. Not as good as it would have been if I'd have just shelled them from a distance, of course. Anyway, I'm going to need some of those really big mortars, and you can get really big mortars in this. I have checked. So there we go. And the fort also means that the population's settled quickly as well. That's good, isn't it? They're already on a 1 there. These, could they move? I'm not sure. They're going to have to go back, aren't they, I suppose, now. Right, region captured. Just have a quick check what's in there. Nothing dangerous. Nothing dangerous. All's well. And I'll get this video up as well. So whoever said, be aggressive, take the Portuguese, think like a Mughal, you're absolutely right. Well, at least I hope you're right anyway. No idea what's going to happen now because of that. Let's have a look over here though. Nope, I promised myself I wouldn't get distracted, didn't I? So I'm going to leave it at that. So I'm going to think about what I'm going to do during the rest of this move. I suspect it's just recruiting, getting some more, building up some more buildings, constructing some more. You don't build buildings, you construct buildings, don't you? You build boats, really, don't you? But anyway, that's how we say it, or that's how we should say it. I'm not saying we do that all the time. So I'm definitely going to need some troops over here as well. We're going to go towards the British. I know we're at peace with them at the moment, but I'm so pleased actually that I managed to, recover my files by, that ingenious sort of. I don't know how this guy does it for nothing. I don't know how Darthmod does it. I really don't. To put all those protections in the game as well in case anything goes wrong, and it did. It kicked me out, and he'd put the perfect thing in place. It's only me who wasn't clever enough to realise it was there in the first place. That's the thing. Anyway, at least I'm not at war with the United Provinces, which I would have been otherwise, had I done the replay that I'd done myself in all that time. At least I don't think I'm at war with them, am I? No, I'm not. And well, Portugal didn't declare war on me, it was me on them, and my CO is would not have been killed, so I suppose there's an advantage there. Another thing that happened, I got another rake as well actually. Hey, in fact, that's a point. Have I got another? No, I haven't. I was just wondering if I got another one of these then. I'm going for this because it gives me a troop that I can use. Is it this one? I'm not sure how much I can use it, but I don't think I can get that one at the moment. I'm pretty sure that I can't, so I want to be able to get a variety of horse. Bearing in mind I'm only allowed so many of each type of horse. That's the thing there, isn't it? I do want to move on here. I do want the ring bayonet, I really do, but I so need the canister shot as well, and I need to move on to here as well in order to get the ordnance factory. Once I've got the ordnance factory, I can get £12 of foot artillery, and then I can fire my canister shot, which I think is going to be really, really handy on the battlefield. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Please like, please subscribe again. It's been great, all these extra subscribers that I've been picking up since Mr. Darthmod got involved in the site there and put me onto the Total War forum. So thanks very much again for that, and I'm looking forward to plenty more videos like this. It looks like this should go, probably about 20 vids, I would have thought, 20 videos. 10 out of 14 of my primary objectives, my listed regions if you like, 13 out of 24, another 11 regions to pick up yet, so I think it's not going to last too long. Okay, maybe 25, 30. People have said this campaign's very hard, so maybe the Europeans are about to attack me from somewhere, but hey, if I've got fortresses now, then they're not going to stand much of a chance, are they really? I just hope the fortresses work for me in the same way they work for other people as well. But and in fact, that reminds me, does the fort need to be repaired? Let's just have a quick look at that. It doesn't seem to, does it? No repairs required. But just so I remember, having just done that battle there, I'm going to replenish those, and I shall, where are we, replenish these. And if anybody wants any tips, then basically it's 51% on the walls, so he won't occupy the walls. Don't knock the walls down, otherwise you'll end up fighting in a corner. It's no good. And then just occupy the walls and open up the doors for your wonderful horse to be able to get through if you've got a game like I've got on here. What's happening here? Why am I only replenishing him? Because he's the only one that needs to be replenished. The days before the fortresses were any use. But anyway, okay, please like, again, please subscribe. Happy New Year. Sorry it wasn't here on New Year, but maybe I'll get my timing improved in the future.